Hello everyone. So today I am here to share with you a new product that I have found. It's not new to some of you, but it's new to me. And so I'm going to make a video to share my findings with you. And I have a feeling that it's going to be new to a lot of you as well. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to introduce the Sugar Bell bottles. So I was looking for a new bottle to put my glue in to squeeze because, as a lot of you know, I typically use the art glitter glue. Anyway, this little bottle is not really big enough, but I love the small tip. I love how you know, you can work with the fine lines and all of that. I do have a time with losing these tops, and then the last one I had, my heavy chain dangle on there, and it broke, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to find something else. And so I started Googling that, and then these bottles popped up into Amazon, and then I was asking you guys, and some of you told me about these Sugar Bell bottles. So I had no idea about these bottles. I ordered this set, so therefore you get 2 large bottles, 2 8 ounces, and then 2 4 ounces. Okay, so far I'm loving them, but as you see, I've used both of the 8 ounce bottles. So what I also want to share with you is a new product. I want to do a little demonstration for you guys. As you can see, I have a couple of pieces of scraps and stuff going on here. So Lori, who is the Hodgepodge Cottage, contacted me after I announced or made mention of glue bottles, and she let me know about the Sugar Bell bottles, but also, amazingly, she told me about a product that her husband uses. Okay, and I am hoping that this product is everything that I want it to be and everything that she has said it is. She's done quite a few experiments herself, and I am so appreciative of that. I've got her email pulled up, and I'm going to read some of that stuff off to you guys. But I also want to do my own demonstration. Now, I poured this today, right before making this video. I have been working with the tacky glue in there, of course, because it's you. If you've paid attention to me, you guys, you know that my all-time favorite glue is tacky glue. Though I love this art glitter glue, I thought I had a wonderful replacement with Jen's glue. I love this glue as well, but she stopped selling it. This is the bottle that I was using, so I started using the PVA glue inside of this bottle. Love this glue, but she no longer sells it, so that's kind of putting me, you know, knock that option out of the box for me. So anyway, I'm going to read what Lori said. She says, I'll share another glue that I have used. I know you love your tacky glue. Yes, I do. But this is just another idea if you want to try. Works very well and is very economical. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to tell you the price in here in a minute and show you. And you're going to be amazed. She said this, let me just pull the glue out. Okay, this is the glue. So let's move this out of the way. This is the glue, you guys, okay? Elmer's Glue All extra strong formula, and this is a large bottle of tacky glue that you get at Walmart. This, I think, is $9 for 16 ounces. This here, she said, I think 16 something. On Amazon, when I put it in the cart, I believe it was saying 16 something then, but I went back and waited a couple of days because she wanted me to try it first to see if or she wanted to try it out first, and then I ordered it. So anyway, this gallon of glue is $18 and some change, you guys. OMG. So if this is as wonderful as I'm hoping that it is, sorry, tacky glue, I love you, but come on, man. I just can't, you know, justify it. So anyway, I'm doing all of this talking, and I'm telling you guys, I have no idea how this glue is going to perform. But I want to share some of the experiments that she did. Glue works fine for thin lace on paper. Heavier tablecloth lace glued to paper, gluing cardboard to cardboard like a cracker box, and burlap and twine. Works fine for thinner fabrics. I have yet to test out on a large piece of heavy fabric. I glued a woven wicker type piece to a large tag. Piece is quite thick. I did have to press down, hold in place, and let it sit to dry. Dry time took longer, about 10 minutes, but firm hold when dried. Does not work on buttons, so you're going to have to stick with your, and that's another thing. You're going to have to stick to your Fabri-Tac, okay, with trying to glue buttons on. Fabri-Tac. This is the clear tacky glue. That's not what I want. Hold on. This stuff, you guys, oh my goodness. I purchased this at Walmart, and I was like, okay, I'm going to find something cheaper that works for Fabri-Tac, and I was like, okay, Aleene's. Love her tacky glue. So let me see if this Fabric Fusion is just as good. You guys, oh my, this is the worst purchase ever. Worst purchase ever. It does not grab fabric. I don't know what the heck it grabs, but maybe it grabs a piece of thread, because it does not grab fabric at all. Anywho, that's that. I am going to give you guys a quick demonstration and see how this glue is going to work. Now, I don't want to call myself a glue fanatic, because I think we all are when we're in the business. But the one thing that I will not deal with or have not dealt with, I have a couple of them, but I don't use them because I'm too afraid, are the glue sticks. And I know some of you use them faithfully, but I'm just too afraid to use the glue sticks. And so, yeah. This is also a nice glue. I think I saw, who was using this? Is it Jennifer? A Trace of Sparkle, I think. She was making a pretty collage. She does some beautiful work. Anyway, and I haven't used it in a while either. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, see, so that's how much it's good glue. It's great glue, but it's kind of messy, even with using your an old debit card or and whatnot. It's just a messy glue. Now, I did see, you know what, there's a thought. I did see Crafty Irene doing a video. She was showing all of her brushes and stuff, and she had one of the baker's brushes, and I wonder if that would be an awesome one of the silicone brushes. I used to use them when I was making soap, so I'm sure I have some still around here somewhere, but that would be good to use with those. I mean, with this type of glue. Good glue, thick, sticky, and so therefore, but anyway, we're not talking about all of that. Let's get down to some experimenting. Okay, so tacky glue here, Elmer's glue here. Now I have yet, let's move the Fabri-Tac out of the way. You're not even in the running, buddy. Now she puts her glue in, and I thought about that using the Fabri-Tac in one of these smaller glues. She said I think it helps her squeeze it better. I'm not too keen on trying that right now, because what I've done, purchased a couple of these, and I have a couple more somewhere hidden around here. They're not really hidden, you guys. I just don't know where the heck they are. So anyway, from Amazon, you get the little art glitter glue tips, and they come with the little the pen that goes inside the glue. The pen, you can't use regular pens, because I tried that, and I did that before, and I thought maybe I would try it again. You can't, because it'll rust the pen. So I'm trying to think of the name that you would call these pens. Anyway, you can get these little pens, and I'm sure I can probably look for the same pens cheaper. But anyway, these came off of Amazon, and I've used them to hold into this little tip here to keep it from spilling. But it doesn't fit perfect on there like it does, because it's designed for the art glitter glue ones, and those tips are a little bit thinner. So I just keep the top that these things came in, and I keep it covered like that, and we'll try and see if that works. But let's just get down to some cutting and some gluing, which is why we are here. Okay, this will be the tacky glue side, and this will be the Elmer's. So the first thing I'm going to try is just some plain cheesecloth. Okay. Put a little bit there. Okay, so of course this is new fresh glue, so it's coming out, it's flowing real good. We like that. And it almost has that feel already of tacky glue, so that's a good sign. And that's kind of thick. Gotta surprise me a little bit there coming out. So I'll just do that like so. And then I'll jump over to my tacky glue. And it's not filled up. And we'll do that. I probably should have left it on its side. So we'll give it a couple of layers as well. Now, we'll glue some pieces of lace. Let's just leave that top off. I don't think we have to have it on there. And I can just do like that if I need to. So we'll glue that. Same with the tacky glue. Get a thinner piece here. Nope, not those scissors. And looking for my baby wipe. I can't find it. We'll dab that excess off. And we'll dab that excess off. Okay, so now let's try some lace. Some of this type of lace. I want to glue here and see if this will grab that piece, the edge of that trim there. And that is flowing out very well. Now the downfall to this, but she says she has not had a problem with it to date, or her husband has not, is some people, and I saw also in the comments, in the reviews when purchasing the glue, some people say that the Elmer's glue will mold. I don't know how that is possible. But if you purchase, I think the 10 ounce, you guys, was like $10. So it just doesn't signify, it doesn't make any sense at all to pay $10 for 10 ounces when you can pay an extra $8 on top of that and get a gallon. I have children. If you have small children or grandchildren, let them make some slime with it, because I use a lot of glue. If you use a lot of glue, as we tend to, then this shouldn't be a problem using this glue quickly enough to where it would have any of those kinds of issues. My daughter, because we've been doing some experimenting on some other stuff, she said, "Mama, why don't you just put salt in it?" And I actually thought about that. Maybe I'll do that and try that out. But I was like, I don't want to get have a gritty feel. But I'm sure there's some other things that we can try. I know for a fact there are. But anyway, so I'm just going to glue some, we'll try to glue plain paper together. And we also want to pay attention to dry time as well. Make sure I'm in frame here. I'm sorry about that. Now, I want to try this piece just because, and then I'm going to try this heavier fabric there. So let me pop in and say, I've also thought about putting some of either of these glues in one of the smaller bottles and adding alcohol to them to see if I can come up with a glue that rivals the Art Glitter glue in drying time. Now, as this dries, I'm not gonna make you guys wait, of course. So I'm gonna put this on pause and come back in 10 minutes. I think I'm gluing the wrong side down. And then we'll see how everything is standing up. I should get some twine as she did. So this is some very thick fabric here, very thick fabric. So we'll see what it will do with this. Well, I'll say thick, I won't say very thick. Like upholstery. Now let's put that one there. And we'll go with the tacky glue here. Where is my twine? This is here, so I'll try it. I don't know where my thicker twine is, but this will do. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna give this time to dry. I'm gonna check it in 5 minutes and then 10 minutes and we'll see. So I'll put this on pause and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It's been 5 minutes and I'm going to tell you I know tacky glue takes longer than 5 minutes to set, but for some reason I said 5 minutes, and so we're gonna go ahead and test that. I can see that it's not dry. There's still some wetness here, but it looks like it's grabbed. That, as you can see, I don't want to pull too hard. Okay, it's grabbed the cheesecloth there. It's grabbing that lace. This one is not doing so good on, but let's tap that back down. Give it a little more time. And this one either. So those pieces of lace not doing so well so far. I'm going to tap it back down and give it more time. We're going to let that dry a little bit because I can see that that's a problem. Now this seems like it wants to grab this heavier piece, which is good. I can still see that it's wet. And this is the Elmer's glue, okay? Of course, it's grabbing the paper. And then I thought about it at the last minute. Let me throw some file folders in there because we work with them quite often. It's grabbing that. So let's jump to the tacky glue. It's grabbing the cheesecloth good. It's grabbing this piece good as well. It's grabbing this piece of lace already. Wow, and it's already grabbing this piece of lace. And that as well, and that piece as well. So far, the tacky glue is surprisingly grabbing faster than the Elmer's. It's grabbing the paper, of course, we know that, and we already know that it'll grab the file folder. So I'm not ready to give up on this Elmer's glue, you guys. So we're gonna wait because she said 10 minutes. So we're gonna take another 5-minute break, and I'll come back and check with you guys further. And I'm gonna pat both down so that they have equal standing. I want to give them as much of a chance as possible because that's the better deal. I'll be back. Okay, you all, we are back. It has been another 5 minutes, so that's 10 minutes in total, and we are going to see if there's been any improvement. So I'm just going to pull these again. That one's on. This is the cheesecloth. These are the Elmer's extra strong formula, so we know that these were working. This one it had an issue with. Darn it, I was so hoping. Okay, so 10 minutes and it's still not grabbing this little piece of lace, but I am not wanting to give up. So I'm going to tap that back down and check it later. Okay, it's kind of wanting to grab this one. See, it's grabbing that part. It just depends on where you sew it. but typically we sew along this, or we glue along this edge, and so that's why I need for it to grab that part. I'm going to tap that back down again. No, it's grabbed onto that because now it's ripping the paper off, of course. And this one we know that it grabs. And of course we know that it grabs those two. So I think with the tacky glue, it was grabbing all of this stuff. Really kind of course. And we know that one. So far for 10 minutes, it will grab, like she said, some lightweight stuff. Even though this is lightweight fabrics, it's not grabbing this. But what I will do, because I'm going to end this video, is let this sit maybe 30 minutes to an hour and come back, because at that price, you guys, I'm willing to wait that long. And I was thinking about that because someone's going to ask about this paste. I know it. So I know that, listen, Dawn of the Book Vandal Shop has also done something over this glue, and she recommends this glue, I think. But I know that Jennifer was doing with the collage, using it for collage, and it's great with that. So some of you may be interested in purchasing this Yes paste. I'm going to list these items down below because I love these bottles, okay? And I'm also going to list the Elmer's strong formula, and you guys know you can get the tacky glue at Walmart. Now she did say that she could get, that her husband, I think, gets this at Lowe's, and it's a little bit cheaper at Lowe's. But I'm going to list all of this down below, and if I do have some different results, I'll just let you guys know probably in the next video. I'm going to start playing around with some other stuff and let you guys know if it ever held these pieces down. I hope that it does. Okay, I was not going to come back in here and do this video. I was going to wait for another video, as I said, but I just could not. I've had to step away from crafting for a little bit. I was printing some stuff off, and the children wanted to play. The boys and my daughter was playing with them. They were playing Zombie Apocalypse or something. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm so excited to tell you guys that after a couple of hours, and I don't know if it was 15, 20, 30 minutes, but I'm just going to say probably 30 minutes to an hour, I came back, and this is the Elmer's glue, right? Keep tossing that off. And I am so happy to report that the glue it's on there. It stuck that down, as well as this one. So remember, okay, so these two pieces weren't sticking with the Elmer's extra strong formula, but they were sticking with the tacky glue. So my findings are the tacky glue dries faster, and we know that that'll grab just about anything, right? But I'm so happy about this, you guys, because if you have the patience to wait for something to dry, this is an awesome bargain. You just cannot beat it right now. So I want to thank Lori for telling me this. And I love that. This is what it's about. It's about sharing ideas, sharing knowledge. If you have a secret or something, share it. That's what it's about, because someone shared something with you to make your craft better, to make you save a little more money. And we should all be about that right about now. So anyway, those are my findings. You all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, or a wonderful morning, wherever you are.